ॐ शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। कठोपनिषद चैप्टर 1 वल्ली 2 मंत्र 1। अन्यच्छ्रेयोऽन्यदुतैव प्रेयः ते उभे नानार्थे पुरुषगुंसि नीतः। तयोः श्रेय आददानस्य साधु भवति। हीयते अर्थाद्यवुप्रेयो वृणीते। श्रेयः and preyah, they are two purusharthas. Shreyas sakaranta and preyas sakaranta. Both are neuter. Shreyah, shreyasi, shreyamsi. Like yashaha, yashasi, yashamsi. As we have seen yesterday, Shreyah is moksha. Nishreyasam, moksha, and preyaha is the material pursuit. Seeking happiness from the material world, which includes other lokas also, iha as well as para, aihika amushmika sukha bhoga. all are prayers. These are two purusharthas. As human beings, we have to choose either of them. One cannot sit quiet. Either one has to choose Shreyas or one has to choose Preyas. When we choose Shreyas or Preyas as our goal, we need to find the sadhana, the means for Shreyas or Preyas. What is the means for Shreyas? There is only one means: Vidya, Jnanam. Jnana is the means for Shreyas, because Shreyas is already within. It is not really sadhya, it is siddha, and it has to be discovered, because it is covered by ajnana. That is why there is only one means: Vidya. So the sadhana for Shreyas is Vidya or Jnana. Whereas the sadhanam for Preyas includes all accessories like son, wealth, all accessories of karma as well as karma, actions, karakas and kriya, kriya and karaka are the sadhanas for Preyas. Now, in this mantra and the following mantra, Yama distinguishes the two sadhanas: the sadhana of Shreyas and the sadhana of Preyas. He is not basically talking about the phala, he is talking about the sadhanas. The two sadhanas, the two means for the two divergent ends are distinct. One is Vidya, another is Kriya and Karaka. The Kriya and Karaka fall in the domain of avidya, because all divisions are in the domain of avidya, bheda. Bheda is in the domain of avidya. In vidya there is no bheda. Once vidya arises, all bheda is gone. Therefore, the sadhana for Preyas comes under the domain of avidya, is dependent on avidya. That is why the sadhana of Shreyas and the sadhana of Preyas, they are mutually opposite, paraspara viruddha, they are mutually opposite. That is why one cannot choose both of them simultaneously. The sadhana of Shreyas, Vidya, and the sadhana of Preyas, Avidya. It is within Avidya. That is why we can call it Avidya. It is Avidya Karya. Therefore, we can call it Avidya. They cannot coexist. One cannot choose them together. One has to choose either Vidya or Avidya. Then which one will you choose? Whether Vidya or Avidya. Yama will say that a wise man who knows the distinction between the two will definitely choose Vidya. Whereas one who is not wise, an aviveki, chooses Avidya, the sadhana of Preyas, to Shreyas. See the mantra. Anyat Shreyaha Anyadutaiva Preyaha. Shreyaha Anyat Eva. There is Eva. Shreyaha Anyat Eva. Shreyas is different. Anyat. Here Shreyas generally means moksha. But in this mantra and the following mantra, we should take the lakshyartha, not moksha itself, but moksha sadhanam, vidya. That is what the word Shreyas stands for in this mantra. So Shreyas means Shreyas sadhanam, vidya ityartha. It will become clear in the Moola itself as we go ahead. Yama himself will say, one is Vidya, another is Avidya. And Bhashyakara will clarify under this mantra itself later on. Preyaha uta. Uta means api. Preyaha also. Anyat eva is distinct. So both are distinct. Means they are different and mutually opposite in their nature as well as in their result. उभे नानार्थे पुरुषं सिनीतहा. Ubhe, both of them, nanarthe. Nanarthe means bhinna prayojane. They lead to two different results. Nana means bhinna, different, distinct. Artha means prayojana. Bhinna prayojane. they lead to two distinct results. Vidya leads to Shreyaha, moksha, and avidya leads to samsara. Preyaha means initially it is attractive, pleasurable, but in the long run it is binding in nature. That is preyaha. Purusham sinitaha. Both vidya and avidya, Shreyas sadhanam and preyas sadhanam, Purusham sinitaha, they bind a human being. Sinitaha means they bind. Means one has to choose either of them. One has to go for either of them. Either you have to choose vidya or you have to choose avidya. That is why they bind. So you are bound to choose either of them. In that sense they bind. Not that both of them cause samsara. Here sinitaha, badnitaha should not be understood that they cause samsara. Generally, bandhaha is used as a synonym for samsara in Vedanta Shastra. You have studied in Viveka Chudamani. Ko nama bandhaha kathamesha agataha. Then कथं प्रतिष्ठास्य कथं विमोक्षः को सावनात्मा परमः क आत्मा तयोर्विवेकः कथमेतदुच्यताम्. Do you remember? Somewhere you have heard, right? So, bandha generally means samsara. Bandha means a limitation. See, whenever there is a limitation, there is a bondage. Bondage is limitation. And limitation is samsara. When there is limitation, there is samsara. Limitation is a punishment. That is why imprisonment works as a punishment. What do they do in imprisonment? Your movements are restricted, limited, bandha. So, but here, bandha, badnitaha, they bind. That is not used in that sense. It is used so to say that one has to choose either of them. A human being, either he has to choose vidya or he has to choose avidya. Both are standing. Choose either of us. You cannot escape from them. So, then you have to make a choice between the two, because you cannot choose both. Both cannot be chosen together. Vidya and avidya. So, which one will you choose? Tayoha shreya adadanasya sadhu bhavati. A wise man will choose Shreyas because he knows how divergent they are. So Shreyah Adadanasya, Tayoho, among the two, among Shreyas and Preyas, Shreya Adadanasya, one who chooses Shreyas, Vidya, as a means for moksha, Sadhu Bhavati, good happens to him, good comes to him, means ultimately it is good, it leads to moksha, the real good. Whereas Yavu Preyo Vranite, Yaha, one who Preyaha, who means on the other hand, unlike Shreyaha, one who Shreyaha Vranite, Preyaha Vranite, one who chooses Preyas, Saha Arthad Hiyate, Saha, he, one who chose Preyas, Avidya. So Avidya means all the accessories that lead to material enjoyment. Saha Arthat Hiyate. Arthat means Purusharthat, the Parama Purushartha, Moksha. Hiyate, he gets rejected from, he gets dissociated from Purushartha. So, in one life, if he does not work for Shreyas, the whole life is lost. As far as moksha is concerned, whole life is lost. He may be enjoying his life. He may have houses all over the world. He may have all material accessories of enjoyment. But from the point of moksha, he has not gained anything. Hiyate Arthat. He has slipped away from Parama Purushartha. Who is the loser? Nobody is the loser except him. Many people might have gained from him because he has made a lot of wealth and he leaves it here at the time of death. He cannot carry anything. So many people have gained from him, but he is the loser. So, thus Yama has distinguished Shreyaha and Preyaha, and the distinction will continue in the next verse also. See the Bhashya. Pariksha Shishyam Vidya Yogyatancha Avagamya Aha Shishyam Parikshya. Yama tested his Shishya by discouraging him and offering various temptations. Then Nachiketa did not yield to his temptations. Then Yama understood that Nachiketa is qualified to be a student. Vidya Yogyatam Avagamya. Recognizing his Vidya Yogyata, recognizing his eligibility for Atmajnana, Vidya. Aha, Yama says, Anyat Prathageva Shreyaha Nishayasam. Anyat is equal to Prathak, distinct, different. Eva, definitely. Anyat eva, it is different, different in nature and different in result also. Tatha anyat utapyeva preyaha priyataram api. We'll read. Tatha anyat uta api eva preyaha priyataram api. Tatha, similarly, just like Shreyaha is different, Preyaha is also different. Anyat, Prathak. Uta means api. Uta is an avyaya. It has the same meaning as api also. Preyaha is equal to priyataram. Priyataram means more dear, comparative degree. Dearer, more attractive. It is more attractive than Shreyaha. That is why it is called Preyaha. Appears to be more attractive. That is why majority of the people choose Preyaha. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschidyatati siddhaye. Among thousands of the people, some rare people come for moksha. It is very rare. Not only today, even in Krishna's time it was rare. Always so. Even Upanishad later will say, Kaschid dhiraf pratyagatmanamaikshat. Kaschit, somebody, one rare dhiraha, rare viveki, pratyagatmanamaikshat. It will come later on. So that is why it is preyaha, more attractive, because it has better showroom. It has kept a better showroom. The storeroom may not be good, but the showroom is nice. So, Preyaha is equal to Priyataram. So, Priya, the word Priya, if you add Iyasunna Pratyaya, it becomes Preyaha. Iyasun and Tarap both have the meaning of comparative degree. ER, another ER, not doer ER. You know, greater, dearer, bigger. That sense, Tarap is used. Then we say Priyatara. Priyatara means more dear, more attractive. In the same sense, Iyasun is also used. Then it becomes Preyaha. Priya plus Iyasun becomes Preyaha. So, keeping this in mind, Bhashyakara gives the meaning of Preyaha as Priyataram, more attractive. Api, see, Uta, he said Api. Uta means Api. Now, where to connect this Api? It has to be connected after Preyaha. Preyaha Api. Preyaha also. Anyat is different. That is why he brings the Api here and connects. Now you understand why once again Api. So full stop. Here full stop. Anyat prathak eva shreyaha nishreyasam. You can put a full stop. Is there in Gita Press? Yeah, there is a full stop. Yeah. So for full stops you can see Gita Press book. Because Kailasa Ashram doesn't put full stop easily. It is non-stop. Te preyashreyasi ubhe nanarthe bhinna prayojane sati purusham adhikritam varnashramaadi vishishtam sinitaha badhnitaha ताभ्याम विद्या विद्याभ्याम आत्मकर्तव्यतया प्रयुज्यते सर्वः पुरुषः ते प्रेयश्रेयसी. These two, they, those two. What are they? Preyas Shreyasi. Preyas and Shreyas. Both. Ubhe, both of them. Nanarthe. They are Nanarthe. So their Artha, their Prayojana is Nana. Divergent. Different. The Prayojana of Shreyas is different from the Prayojana of Preyas. So, Nanarthe is equal to Bhinna Prayojane. They lead to two different results. Sati, being so. Purusham Sinitaha. Purusham, a human being. Which a human being? Bhashyakara describes Adhikritam Purusham, a Purusha who is Adhikrita, either in the pursuit of Shreyas or in the pursuit of Preyas. For any pursuit one should have Adhikara, Adhikaritva. Varnashramaadi Vishishtam. And from Bhashyakara's point of view, from the Shastra point of view, all adhikaras are decided by Varna, Ashrama and so on. For any task, any sadhana prescribed in the Shastra, who is an adhikari, it is decided by one's varna, ashrama and so on. Adi includes gotra, so many things. Varnashramaadi vishishtam. So everyone is not an adhikari for everything. So adhikaritva is divided based on Varna and Ashrama. There is a ritual called Rajasuya. Who is eligible for Rajasuya? Yeah, only a Kshatriya who is a Raja, a king, can perform it. Brahmana cannot perform Rajasuya. A Brahmana is not adhikari for Rajasuya. Even a Vaishya is not an adhikari for Rajasuya. And so is a Shudra. Exclusively for one Varna. Likewise, there is a Brihaspati Sava. Brihaspati Sava is another kind of ritual. Only a Brahmana is adhikari, not other three Varnas. Likewise, there is a Vaishya Stoma, another ritual. Only Vaishya can perform. Other three Varnas are not adhikaris. Then there is a Nishadastapati, another ritual. Nishadastapatim yajayet. Only a particular type of Shudra is adhikari. Yeah. So, adhikaritva is divided according to the Shastra. The adhikara, who is supposed to perform a given ritual, is based on Varna and also ashramas. So, every ashrama has its own karmas. And most of the karmas are to be performed only by a grihastha. A brahmachari cannot perform certain karmas. Agnihotra, putreshti. Who can perform putreshti? A brahmachari cannot perform putreshti. Only grihastha. So, all the Vedic rituals, they are performed only by grihastha, because it is performed by Yajamana and Patni together. So, ashrama. And a sannyasi is not supposed to perform any karma at all, except bhiksha. So, Varnashramadi Vishishta. Adhikaritva is decided by Varna ashramas, as according to the Shastra. That is why Purusham means Varnashramadi Vishishtam. One who is qualified by Varna ashrama and so on. Sinitaha is equal to Badnitaha. They bind. So, how do they bind? Shankaracharya explains. Tabhyam vidya vidyabhyam. See now, Tabhyam vidya vidyabhyam. Previously the reference was Shreyaha and Preyaha. If you just see Shreyaha and Preyaha, you may say moksha and worldly pursuit. The two ends, Shreyaha and Preyaha, directly they signify the two goals. But I said they are not the two goals, but the sadhanas. How did you understand? See, Bhashyakara clarifies now. He has turned Tabhyam vidya vidyabhyam. He refers to the Shreyaha and Preyaha as Vidya and Avidya. Vidya and Avidya are the means, sadhana. That is why we should understand Shreyaha and Preyaha as referring to the sadhanas, Vidya and Avidya. Not just Shankaracharya, even Yama will say later on. He will describe Shreyaha and Preyaha as Vidya and Avidya. So, Tabhyam Vidya Vidyabhyam, by these two, by Vidya and Avidya, which are referred to as Shreyaha and Preyaha, Atma Kartavyataya, as one's own obligatory pursuit, being obliged to perform them, being obliged to pursue them. Sarvaha Purushaha Prayujyate, every individual is impelled into them. People are driven into pursuing Vidya or Avidya. Because we cannot remain satisfied as long as there is ajnana. One cannot remain satisfied as one is. It is not possible. There are pursuits. People seek something. We are seekers as long as there is ajnana. And what can we seek? Only two doors are open, Shreyaha or Preyaha. That is how we are bound to choose either of them. Shreyah Preyasoho hi Abhyudayamritatvarthi Purushah Pravartate. Shreyah Preyasoho hi, in Shreyas and Preyas, in Vidya and Avidya, Abhyudaya Amritatvarthi, a seeker of Abhyudaya, a seeker of material progress, as well as a seeker of Amritatva, moksha. That kind of Purusha, that kind of human being, Shreyah Preyasoho hi pravartate. He engages in Shreyas or in Preyas. Ataha Shreyah Preyah Prayojana Kartavyataya Tabhyam Baddha Ityuchyate Sarvah Purushaha. Ataha, therefore, Shreyah Preyah Prayojana Kartavyataya. He explains the word Ataha. Ataha means Shreyah Preyah Prayojana Kartavyataya. Since an individual has to accomplish the Prayojana of Shreyas and Preyas. The Prayojana can be either Shreyas, the Prayojana of Shreyas. Here Shreyas is Vidya. So Prayojana of Shreyas. What is it? Nishreyasam, Amritatva. In the previous line it was referred to as Amritatva. And the Prayojana of Preyas, Avidya, which is Abhyudaya. Tabhyam Baddha Ityuchyate Sarvah Purushaha. Every individual, Sarvaha Purushaha, Tabhyam Baddha, is bound by these two. Baddha iti uchyate. So, an individual is mentioned as Baddha by the Shruti, because an individual has to choose either Shreyas or Preyas, Vidya or Avidya, to accomplish their results. Te yadyapi ekaika purusha sambandhini. Yeah, this here. What is the Gita Press reading? Purushartha Sambandhini is a better reading. Ekaika Purushartha Sambandhini. Vidya Vidyarupatvat Viruddhe. Te means Shreyaf Preyasi. Shreyas and Preyas, or Vidya and Avidya. So here we have to take them as Shreyaha and Preyaha, because Bhashyakara uses neuter. Sambandhini, neuter, dual. Napumsaka, dvivachana. Therefore, Shreyaf Preyaha means, Te means Shreyaf Preyasi. Yadyapi, though, Ekaika Purushartha Sambandhini, both of them are associated with two different Purusharthas. Ekaika, one means two different Purusharthas. One leads to Abhyudaya, another leads to Nishreyasa, Amritatva. So as far as leading to two different Purushartha is concerned, there does not seem to be any contradiction between them. That is why Yadyapi, though they are meant for two different Purusharthas, if they are leading to the same Purushartha, the contradiction could have been more evident sometimes. Same destination. You cannot go by two vehicles simultaneously. There is a contradiction. From here to Haridwar, whether you will go by a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, you cannot say, I will go by both. There is a virodha. Only one sadhana is enough. But suppose you are talking about sadhanas for two different ends, two different Purushartha altogether. The two means should not contradict. For example, traveling, you need a sadhana. You need a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, a car. And for eating, you need a spoon. The purpose, the spoon serves, and the purpose that a four-wheeler, a gadi serves, a vehicle serves, they are two different things. So there is no contradiction between a spoon and a four-wheeler, because they serve two different purposes altogether. Likewise, prima facie, Shreyaha and Preyaha, they are serving two different purposes altogether, leading to two different Purusharthas altogether. Therefore, there doesn't seem to be a contradiction between them. Shreyaha and Preyaha. It doesn't seem to be. Therefore, one can say, I want both. I will go for both. If you ask me whether you want a two-wheeler or a knife or a spoon, I will say I want both, because I want to accomplish both ends. I want to travel from here to Haridwar and Dehradun, so I will have a vehicle also. And I need a spoon also to eat. And there is no contradiction between the two, because they are serving two different purposes altogether. Likewise, Shreyaha and Preyaha, Vidya and Avidya, they do not seem to have a contradiction, because they are leading to two different purposes. One will give material happiness. Let me have this also. If I can eat 4 rasgullas, why I should say no? Let me have prayers also. Let me pursue prayers. And in the meantime, let me have Shreyas also, Moksha also. So, Yadyapi Ekaika Purushartha Sambandhini, both lead to two different Purusharthas. Eka. One leads to one, another leads to another. Yet, you cannot choose them together. There is a contradiction. Vidya Rupatvad Viruddhe. Vidya Rupatvad. One is Vidya Rupa. One is characterized by Vidya. It is in the form of Vidya, knowledge. And another is characterized by Avidya. It is in the form of Avidya, ignorance. Therefore, Viruddhe. Vidya and Avidya cannot coexist. Iti Anyatara aparityagena ekena purushena saha anushtatum ashakyatvat tayoho hitva avidyarupam preyaha Shreya eva kevalam adadanasya upadanam kurvataha sadhu shobhanam shivam bhavati. Iti means therefore, because of this reason, the reason mentioned before. The avyaya iti also can have many meanings. One meaning is iti hetoho, because of this reason. So iti indicates that previous statement is a hetu for what is stated now. So Vidya Rupatvad Viruddhe iti heto, because of this reason. Anyatara aparityagena, without giving up either of them, either Vidya or Avidya, one has to give up to choose the other. Anyatara aparityagena, without giving up either of them, any of them. Purushena, ekena purushena, by one person, saha anushtatum ashakyatvat. By one person, they cannot be performed together without giving up any one of them. That is why you have to choose, make a choice. Tayoho hitva avidyarupam preyaha. So then a wise man, he gives up avidyarupam preyaha. Preyaha is avidya. Avidyarupam preyaha. Characterized by avidya. Means it is in the domain of avidya. Karaka and kriya. Hitva, giving it up. Shreya eva kevalam adadanasya. He chooses Shreyaha alone. Kevalam Shreyaha eva. Eva means kevalam, just Shreyaha. Only Shreyaha, only Vidya. Adadanasya, one who chooses it. Adadanasya is equal to upadanam kurvataha. One who chooses. Sadhu shobhanam shivam bhavati. Sadhu is equal to shobhanam, is equal to shivam, good. Good means permanent happiness. Nitya niratishaya nirapeksha sukha bhavati, happens to him, comes to him. Means he gets moksha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.